2012 Hyundai Genesis sedan with the V6 3.8 motor. We changed the temperature sensor and the crankshaft sensor. There is not a video how to replace temperature sensor on a 2012 Hyundai Genesis 6 cylinders. So I'm making this video so in the future anybody needs it, just subscribe to my channel. All right, here we go. Let me set this phone somewhere that we could work on. We got some 10mm bolts that we need to remove. This is one. This is the other one. That's the other one. This is the other one. Let me see. Okay, it's nothing there. We also have this sensor. And we also have another. Okay, that's not it. Another size 10 bolt. Kind of hot, but we need to loosen all these sensors on the top of the intake. These hoses need to be removed. These ear hoses need to be removed so we could work and get the temperature sensor up. And we got some more cooling hoses right here, and I guess we have another bracket because it's still holding on into something. So let me see. I think this one's not holding. What about back here? No, nothing is holding. And we have another size 10 bolt right here on this side. You gotta pull it out carefully. Make sure you don't lose the bolts. And there it is. It's already loose. Make sure we don't have no other screws. All right here. That is holding on into the it looks like it does. Let me see. Okay. We get our needle nose. Okay. Seems like it's still holding into something. So I guess we have another screw. So let me see real. Let me get my light. These are Allen. Those are Allen keys. There's size 10. Okay. 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 So there's Goliente, guys. This is one part of the motor. So now we need to find the temperature sensor, which is, oh wow, all it was is because it's disconnected. That's why it's not working. That's why it's not working. It's because it's disconnected. So now I don't need the temperature sensor. I need to return it because it was disconnected. So this is where your temperature sensor goes. This right here, that's your temperature sensor for a V6 Hyundai Genesis 3.8 motor. It literally has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts. And it has 1 plug, 2 plugs, and that's it, guys. The reason why I had to take the intake out is because I couldn't see the temperature sensor where it was kind of hiding. You got to remove the throttle body for the air filter hose. This is a water hose, and water hose for the throttle body. So that's where your sensor is. The reason why I had to take it out because in my computer keeps saying temperature sensor malfunction, circuit high. Why? Because my needle wasn't working, wasn't going up, it was always on cool. So my fan was keep staying running even when I cut off the car, so it keeps killing my battery. So now we got to put it back together. It's good now. We got to replace to the crankshaft position sensor. It's another one that we got to replace. So we're gonna have to pick up the car to go in the bottom of the car and change the crankshaft position sensor because it keeps throwing me a code. But let's put it back together so we could see difference with the temperature. I bought the sensor. The sensor was only $27, so it's not that expensive. The expensive work is to remove all these parts. Let me clean up right there real quick so we can have a clean area. And but have it cleaned up. These gaskets are good. I didn't have no leak. But guys, whenever you guys are working on this car, please, you guys gotta be careful. Do not drop nothing here, 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 here. If you do, make sure you take the bottom intake apart and try get that part that you drop in there. It's very dangerous. You can mess up your motor, blow up your motor if you don't do that. But let's go ahead and put this bad boy back together. Since we know we already find the problem, and the problem was that the sensor was disconnected. Somebody or some way, somehow it got disconnected. Let's connect back this water hose. Is very important, connect it so you don't overheat your car. This is for the PCV valve on the valve cover. Always put these clamps back together so your car did not stay leaking water. Okay guys, so please make sure the car is cooled down whenever you work with it, because the water is always very hot on the radiator. So make sure the car is cooling nice too. You guys could do that. Okay, so now put it right here. Then we put the hose for the PCV valve back together, and it's there. Connect the throttle body, and now we gotta just tighten this bad boy. Always tighten. Don't tighten it all the way. Just make it reach. You don't want to mess up nothing. Then you could do the rest with your you could use the ratchet to make it rich. and should be good to go pretty soon. So all you need is a size 10 socket. Here it is, and I need to use the pliers to put this nut because it's very deep down there. Just let it sit, and there it is. You know, hook this. You gotta hook up all the plugs back together. The wire harness back together. This sensor back to his place, and we should be good to go. In a couple of seconds, we should be good to go. And plug this here. This one goes right here. And let me see what. Yes, there it is. And we got another hose that is for the brake booster. This one goes right here back again. There it is. So now let's tighten those bad boys and let's check it, make sure it's okay. Then we change the we're just gonna change the crank sensor, and voila, check engine is supposed to go away. So since we finished right here, let me put this clamp back over here too, so we don't want to have no leaking. But I think I might have to replace this clamp, this hose, because okay, there it is. So now we have everything back together. Let's put the intake hose back to her place. And oh, I'm sorry guys, fell out. And it's there. Should have no temperature problems no more. So should be good with that. And let me do one more touch. Guys, this bolt doesn't need to be all the way like extremely tightened, because it's not really that necessary, okay guys? So if anybody do this job, it's good. Okay guys, and let's see if the temperature works. Let me crank the car. Well guys, the temperature problem is fixed. So we got it done. Everything is running perfect. Now we are going to replace the crankshaft position sensor. I got 3 codes. It was the thermostat, crankshaft, and throttle body. But I don't know if the throttle body, the issue was because of the temperature sensor or the crankshaft. So we finna jug the car up, put the cover back together, change the crankshaft position sensor, and run it. See how it does. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to replace it. So let's put this cover back together. We got one done, so there's one more to go, guys. Well, subscribe and follow to replace the crankshaft position sensor, guys. See you next time, guys.